Hi everyone, I'm taking a short trip to LA for my dress fitting and thought I'd bring you guys along with me. And I don't know if it was because it was Friday the 13th, but I just had the worst luck. My flight got canceled going out of Yakima, so I had to drive about 2 hours away into the next town over to catch a flight out of there. But we made it! So the goal for this weekend is to eat as much food as we can that's not found in Washington. But first, coffee. We stopped at this really cute hipster place called Alfred. So I'm a pretty newbie coffee drinker. I know what you're thinking, a medical student that's a newbie coffee drinker, that's impossible. But I literally only started drinking coffee about a month ago. So I can't really tell you how amazing the coffee is, but I did get a shot of espresso and my sister got a latte. The espresso was pretty strong, but I really liked it. Next stop, we're in KTown. And if you have any Korean friends, this is the perfect time to kidnap them and bring them with you because no one speaks English, everything is in Korean. Thank goodness for pictures, because if there weren't, I don't know how they would understand my sign language. I'll put down the names of the restaurants we went down below because I really can't pronounce this place. Watch her try to be sneaky. Ooh, I see you girl. Put it back. So my sister got this cold squid dish, literally it came with ice, and you add the brown noodles to them. And I came here specifically for the live octopus. I was kind of disappointed that it didn't come out looking like the picture on the wall that they had posted up right next to me, but I wanted to try it anyways. And the soup the lady just put down next to me was an udon. So final thoughts? I thought it was pretty okay. I mean, I did finish the dish, but next time I would totally bring more people to help me try to finish it. I felt like I ate too much or I didn't chew well enough and it was still moving on the inside of me. And the whole time I felt like it would just be perfect if I had a shot of tequila. Jane fairly enjoyed her udon, so I would recommend this place to anyone who wants to try live octopus because there's a variety of other choices on the menu. Next stop is this little place called Cafe 70 Degrees. As you can see, it's fairly hipster. Those are real plants, and I doubt they even use them. Long story short, the boba sucked. I did not enjoy it at all. So skip right to the dessert. We bought this taro cheesecake and it was delicious. So I told my sister that the one thing I wanted to eat this weekend was uni. So we found this place on Yelp called EMC. And if you guys visit LA and you only ate at one spot, I recommend this place. It has over 2,000 reviews on Yelp and 4 stars. Looking over the menu, everything looked bomb, and I said to myself, I have to come back here because Stan would want to try everything too. And the star of the show, the uni pasta. It was so good and rich and buttery and oh my god, it was so amazing. You just have to try it for yourself. We also had these oysters since it was happy hour and it was $1 for half shell. It's called a mitten sweet from Washington State. I found it funny we went all the way to California to get oysters from Washington. So for dinner, we visited another Yelp favorite called Jazz Cat. It's basically a hot pot place where you get your own hot pot and you cook your own meat, have your own soup. And these are our friends Tina and Paul. Thank you so much for letting us stay with you this weekend. And so how you do this is first you pick the meat, and then you pick the soup base, and then you pick the sauce that you want. We picked the ribeye, and then for soup we got just the regular bone marrow, and then for sauces we picked ponzu and bean curd. So after our hike on Sunday, we decided to come to this place called Hot and Juicy Crawfish. We've been to the location in Vegas, but this one was supposed to be better. Quick tip, drink lots of water because this place is full of salty goodness. I think the next day a patient told me I still smelled like garlic. This wall is full of awards and articles written about them, so pretty impressive. It's really simple to order. First, you just pick your protein, and second, you pick your sauce and spiciness. Before you start eating, you also gotta put on your protective gear. Here, Tina is helping Paul put on his sterile gloves. Did I mention Paul was an orthopedic surgery resident? You can take the boy out of the OR, but you can't take the OR out of the boy, I guess. So we started off with some sweet potato fries. And for the main course, we ordered the Get Your Feet Wet, which consisted of a pound of shrimp, a pound of crawfish, 2 pieces of corn, 2 potatoes, and 12 pieces of sausages. We got the hot and juicy sauce, mild. The sauce here is fairly hot. I usually get a medium, but mild was just as good. For those of you who spice is not your thing, they also offer a baby spice. And we ended the weekend at this place called Salt and Straw for some ice cream. So for those of you who know me know that I'm not a big sweets eater, so I always forget that when you go get ice cream, you can test out all the other flavors before you actually pick one. I believe I ended up getting the double chocolate because it had chunks of brownie in it. I liked it. This little girl ended up stealing my ice cream cone though. And that includes our LA Eats. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, all the fooding destinations will be listed in the description box below. And if you have any hidden treasures to eat at in LA, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'll be going back to LA in a couple weeks and would love to try out these places. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll see you all next time. Peace. Took step 2 of the medical board exam. And I just wanted to come here to tell you about my experience, what I